video.
Hi, my name's Jalen. Welcome to the Cream-Based Bus. Today I'm here with my sister Scarlett, and we're gonna walk through our rig and we're gonna show you all of the little decorations and things like that. We recently did a full tour video on our YouTube and we'll link that up here. This is more about the little things that we've gotten along the way. So come inside and let's check it out. The first thing you'll see when you come into our rig is this awesome bookshelf that we have up here, and there's so many little things up here, including, come on up here, get a little bit closer. Up here we keep all of our little magnets from countries that we've been to, like Aruba, Colombia, Cape Calker and Belize, and Costa Rica. And then over here, Daniella recently took a trip to India and Nepal, so we have those magnets as well. There's also a ton of little trinkets that we've gotten along the way. This 2025 New Year's. This one we've had for as long as we've known each other. We've had this. I have no idea where we got it from. I actually got this giant crystal from my mom's place when I moved back to Asheville. She had it in her basement, and I've kept it for years now and love to have it up here. On this side we have this awesome fractal burned piece of maple, or actually walnut, black walnut, that my buddy Nate Shockley made for me years ago that I commissioned. It has a purple acrylic inside, or a purple epoxy, and I think it glows in the dark, but it's been years. I don't even know if it glows in the dark anymore. But let's move on over here.
This is my cat's, well, this is his cat, Smokey, that I found in my shed at the old house when I was looking for a barbecue toy, and I so generously gave it to him. Shut up. Okay, buddy. And yeah, and he's very sweet, as you can tell.
Here, we've actually collected a ton, or well, I've collected a ton of Pokemon cards all over the country. It's something that I find a lot of enjoyment in, and I even play the game in local card stores everywhere that we go all over the country. And you'll also see our record player that we got for our anniversary present for both of us, and we've become incredibly obsessed with listening to music this way. It helps you get off your phone, and when you're making YouTube videos for, you know, when we're making YouTube videos for ourselves as well as making user-generated content for other brands, we're on our phones and our laptops often, so at least something like a record player really helps us get away from our phones. This is a really cool piece. You know, I wasn't a fan at first because it's an absolutely massive basket, but it was weaved. Smokey's freaking out. But it was weaved in Africa, which we found really cool. But we sourced it at a farmer's market in Bend, Oregon, and honestly, it's been really great. We'll take it down and take it to farmers markets with us and fill it up and then bring it back and hang it here. And when it's here, it holds all of our breads, our snacks, and candies, things like that that we easily want to get a hold of. And it's honestly been a really great addition to the bus, and I love having it around now. This sliding door here is maybe one of the only pieces that we actually took from our house before living in the bus. It wasn't always a sliding glass door, it was just a mirror. Sorry, Smokey's eating plastic. He's literally the star of this whole video. But it used to just be a mirror in our living room, and now we've turned it into the sliding door to keep some privacy to our bathroom, and I love having it. We even put this little elephant on here as a handle, which is a really cool addition. And then if you keep coming into the bathroom, our toilet, something that we haven't really talked about since we put it in, but this toilet we got at a Restore in Asheville, and well, we've turned it into our toilet, and we've had it like this for years, and it's been great. And this right here is for our compost, for covering up our poop, and it originally used to carry TP in our house before this as well. So just like the door, this is another item that came from the house that we had before the bus.
This giraffe, they got it from Craigslist. Their name is Steve, and it like holds bags, but I think they should name it Gina because like Gina the giraffe, obviously. And which name do you think these should fit because I think it should be Gina. Leave it in the comments.
There's a lot of really cool details in the bedroom as well that have come from all over the place. Really cool. I've actually owned this lamp right here. It used to have 4 glass panels. It now has 1 because, well, we live in a school bus and we've traveled across the country 4 times, and everything that we have will break at some point, so you just gotta love it while you still have it. But I've had this for probably 6 years. I've had it even before I moved back to Asheville and I was living in Greensboro. I owned this lamp and it has been awesome on the road to have, especially at night. You get that nice effect of the light going on the roof. It's really awesome. We also have this blanket here that we got from a fellow nomad. I can't remember the name, but we'll link in the description where we found this. But it is hand woven here in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it is designed by a fellow nomad, which is really cool. And it even has this purple side here, which is awesome, like an inverted side. And then there's a couple other things in here as well. I absolutely love our silk banner here that we got from the Garden Bell shop. We love our friends Joe and Lauren Garden Bell, and this was gifted to us by them, and I'm very thankful for that. I can't wait to see them. We're gonna go visit them and their shop, and let us know if you want to see the inside of their shop. I think that'd be a cool video. And then over here, we got this shiny disco ball thing. I actually hate it, but when the light hits it, it does make it look really cool in here when it reflects off of the little disco balls. We got this while we were in St. Pete. Some guy came up to us and he was like, "You guys look like you would like this," and we didn't know how to say no, and now it is part of our daily lives.
This mini splits from one of our friends when we were down in Arizona, and they kind of forced us to go to Mexico, so you should like totally go watch that video. It'd be awesome. These photos of the cats our friend Danny made, and they're watercolor, and they're like really cool. They're like smoky and like, I don't know.
That's Dolly.
Yeah. Oh, Dolly. I thought that was the bald cat you used to have.
And Mochi's over there.
I got Mochi.
There's little nooks and crannies all over this bus that are filled with tons of different memories. A lot of these little bunches of different flowers, and as you can see, a pine tree. This was our old Christmas tree, are all from all over the country. We just like found beautiful little flowers, made little bunches with them, and then they all ended up here. Not only was this from our Christmas tree, his name was Jeff, but this is our mistletoe from Christmas as well. That's now permanently part of our fixture. Daniella got this awesome hook while she was in India, as well as this incredible custom mala that she made for me while she was there with all real stones of all of our cats and Cypress's eyes, as well as our eyes to represent, which is really pretty nice.
And a red feather. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, I don't know about the feathers. Don't know where those came from. But this photo is from the 1850s. It wasn't taken in 1850, but it is a photo of us on the Oregon coast. A friend, a stranger who's now an awesome friend, Anna, she was traveling around the summer with her family in her bus, taking photos of people and interviewing people all over the country. She would use a form of photography from the 1850s in order to capture those moments. So there's a picture of me and Daniella in front of the bus with all 4 of our animals, and Cypress was so small in this photo, and he's a little blurry because he was super squirmy, but super, super glad to have something like this. It's called a 10 type photo, and it's I don't know the science behind it, but it's essentially printed onto metal using ether and light. It's crazy, but they were literally doing it out of a school bus, which is crazy.
Alright, I've had a lot of fun recording this video with Jalen and helping do the bus thing. And if you liked the video, you should totally like leave a like and subscribe, because that'd be so great. Okay, bye.
Guys, you should smile because you're on camera.